Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall, scrap with my dog, rap with my dog.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than just a Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know.
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors.
Starting it. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now, Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can, a rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Now here's Bledsoe to the wing on the left. Here's Len. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier. He's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thank you for that, Doris. Knight wide open, and a great assist by Blunt. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Barnes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Feeds to Thompson. Stolen by Len. Bledsoe left side. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established...
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the thing about Eric Bledsoe, he's an absolutely terrific athlete. Insane athletic ability, his speed with the ball, especially Greg in the open court. Remarkable.
Yeah, and when he gets a full head of steam, look out. He goes beast mode, if you will, on the basketball floor. He really, truly is like a running back in the open field.
Here's Barnes. Again, Golden State.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The Suns leading. There's a good screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking.
Do a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Talking about Bledsoe, one area where he has to improve his turnovers. He averaged over 3.5 turnovers a game. You can't be a championship point guard if you're not squeezing the orange.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on the...
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And thinking a little bit more about Eric Bledsoe, yes, he could be more efficient, but his combination of points, assists, and rebounds per game is outstanding. If he focuses in and listens to his coaches, we could be talking about him in the upper echelon of point guard.
Here's Green. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Lewis checked in for Alex Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Warren. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lure can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Barbosa. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Barbosa's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No good from Price.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
There's the 3. Livingston, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Price kicks to Booker. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Knocked loose and stolen by Booker. 34 seconds left in the first. Price, the pass to Lure. From the top of the key, he buries it. Lure's got his second bucket of the night.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here's Price. Defense is right there. They set the pick. Here's Teletovic. There's the bucket. Good.
Ronnie Price delivering a nice dime.
Iguodala. No good on the buzzer beater. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's why I probably...
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much, because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Mirza Teletovic out there with Warren, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With a step back, Iguodala, no good.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those are the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one thing that Phoenix had for them last season was depth. A very good bench, and they provided a good scoring punch when called upon.
Well, Phoenix did have a strong bench, best scoring bench in the NBA in terms, Clark, of points per minute play.
Yeah, and you know, it really helped them, that bench strength, keep the pace of the game up. They were third in the league in fast break points last year.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Alex Len comes in for Chandler, and Lewis subbed in for Mirza Teletovic. Dishes it to Lure. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bledsoe. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Warren.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
It's Knight with the drive. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Green, missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Len. That time on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Warriors have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Barnes. Knight grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bledsoe outside. Knight on the wing, covered by Barnes. Green against Bledsoe. Len a screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. Len's shot is off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Pass to Lure. He feeds it to Len. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Len's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Curry, good.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Booker comes in for Brandon Knight, and it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, way to play and attack. and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Alex Len. Price kicks to Lure. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 5 assists in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Bogut. He dishes it to Livingston. Releases. No luck. The Suns go the other way with it.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Spades dishes to Barnes. Here is Livingston, guarded by Price. Here's Bogut, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Price outside. No one near him. Here's Chandler, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Phoenix. Azili's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clark, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Here is Price. Chandler is screen. Here's Teletovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got his 6th assist on the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Suns on top, up by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half to be. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. They started to take. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And now,
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Just a fantastic game for Green. He has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Bledsoe against Thompson. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Offline with his 3. Warriors trail by 3. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Bledsoe passes to Len. Can't connect from short range.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Knight's got 5.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by Green. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Green's got 4 this quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
There's the screen. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Warren, and it's sent back by Bogut. They retain possession. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Down low, here's Bogut, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Bledsoe outside. The Warriors pull it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Bledsoe for 3. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Lewis checked in for Booker. And then for Golden State. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Knight dishes to Len. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Golden State, Azili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game.
And, you know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Len to jump ahead so fast.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jeletovic is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates is checked in. Jeletovic passes to Knight. Pulls up from the corner, and the jumper falls for him. Knight's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a final remark, guys, on Len. I mean, his defense was the big benefactor. I mean, he was a force in the paint and developed into a really solid rim protector. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
A nice shot by Knight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Barbosa, and he drops it in from the low post. Barbosa's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kept alive. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Spates gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Tucker kicks tonight. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barbosa for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. Now here's Knight. He's guarded closely. Price outside. Will it go? That is good. Price has got 5 points so far.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own tray.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Warriors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. They've got Warren, Chandler out there with Alex Len. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Iguodala with the steal. And he slams it one-handed.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Iguodala to tie it up. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Clark. And Phoenix has possession. Phoenix calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a 3-team race, And after coming up short in 14, the Suns had the edge early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. They shoot again. The drive by Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, guys, the Suns went from the 8th seed to finishing 10th in the West. I mean, it would have been a tough task for them to stay in the race, particularly after all the trades. I mean, their team was in transition.
Kicks the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And when you shake up a roster, as the Suns did last year, it's hard to keep pace. They ended 6 games back of that final playoff spot, but that all happened after they decided to shake things up.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
That is good. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's a huge factor as well.
Bledsoe kicks to is a 3. Shot is no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
Here's already.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Brandon Knight is checked in for Phoenix.
Brandon Knight.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And stolen by Barnes. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody good in there.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 1. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Knight kicks to left. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 16 points for Alex Len.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Poked away. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Some good play from Bogut in this one. He has 8 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Playing a screen. It's Knight with the drive. A shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. It falls!
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 2. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Knight. Outside for Bledsoe. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Bledsoe. Kicks it to Booker. With some arc. It's off.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now Knight. No one near him. Oh, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.